Welcome to Marcus Mayhem Adventures. As always, I'm Scott, and today we're gonna do something a little bit different. As some of you may know, I got my wife a 2012 Land Rover LR4 on Tuesday, and Monday, and I picked myself up an LR2 for trade, or not LR2, a Discovery 2 in trade on Tuesday. Traded the Forester for it. So today, since I have an opportunity to do this, we're going to be seeing how Land Rover changed between 2000 and 2012, mainly the Discovery series, because even though it's called an LR4, it is actually a Discovery for most places in the world. So we're going to see how Land Rover has changed and what you get in comparative, because we paid $9 grand for the LR4, and then we paid, I traded it, but it probably would have been about $27.50 cash if I would have done a cash deal on the Discovery, which was the 2, which was actually a really good deal, because most rigs that are like this here locally go for closer to 4.5 with these miles and lack of problems. So let's get it started. All right, let's start with appearance. Obviously this one, the 2, is in pretty bad shape in the front. Needs a lot of cosmetic work. Paint's worn, all that good stuff. And the 4 is better, but not much. We're gonna have to replace the fender there. It's got one little hail dent and a chip in the windshield. Size wise, just going off the eye, they look very similar still. You can definitely see the heritage with the from the 2 to the 4. Still has the what they call it, the safari seating or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they call it. Tires, these are factory size tires at a 255 ZR18. We won't go up a rim size on the 4, and it's a 255 R19. From the sides, I mean, still standard profile. The 2, as it sits on, is on factory height suspension. It has coilovers to where the not coilovers but coils, to where the 4 is right now sitting at the standard ride height, I believe, yeah, and is on bags. They carried over a lot of the design features still. You can tell with the way the back window is, where it has one piece here. They did the 2-piece with the safari window here up on top. Always thought that was really nice, so it's really cool that they carried it over. One thing that's a little bit interesting, I don't know if it is different from the different markets, but the trademark swoop up here on the window for the Land Rovers, or for the Discoveries, for the spare tire, they continued it on the 4s, the 3s and 4s, but no spare tire back here, and it's on the opposite side. So I don't know if that changes, if it's different in the English side of things, or if that's just the way it is. And the Rover, or the 4, has a tow hitch down there. That's where the spare tire is, more traditional SUV style, or modern SUV. Have it on this side as well. They still kept the tall tail lights here on the sides, and then instead of and the lights down here in the bumpers. I guess one of the differences with a $20,000 vehicle, we do have, or not 20,000, a $10,000 vehicle compared to we'll say a $3,000 vehicle, is the paint is almost flawless on this. The exterior is almost perfect. We have some stuff here that needs to be, I can just get this repainted or replaced. As I showed you, the one dent, the fender flare, and that's about it on the 4, what you get for 9,000, which I think was a screaming deal on this. We're on the 2, you get this. Granted, it's just kind of dirty, but it is straight. The paint's not bad. I'll probably get some more of these if I actually get it washed up. But we got a banged up running board. Cannot even fathom how that happened. Usually they're bent up. I don't want to know how that one's bent down. Of course, I already showed you the front, but really, it's pretty straight. Aside from the front end, still pretty good. All right, let's take this under the hood. Both of them come with V8s. Definitely tell there's been an upgrade. The 2 back in 2000 came with a, oh geez, what was it, 183 or 88 horsepower, 4.0 liter V8, which is Buick based. This is based off the aluminum Buick V8 back from the was it the 60s, I think, which became the Rover V8. This base motor, when multiple displacements has powered most British vehicles throughout the decades. This is not a bad motor. It has been known for reliability issues, but this one sounds pretty good. I'll get it fired up in a bit. It does have a valve cover leak over here that I'm gonna have to resolve. So it motivates it. Gets pretty good. Runs pretty good. 155,000 miles on that one. This is a Jaguar based, I believe, 5 liter 375 horsepower V8, 375 foot-pounds. That has 250 foot-pounds. This thing gets up and goes. It's got more power than the pickup does at 345 on the pickup. So that's this is when things start getting different. All right, let's get them fired up. And these both have stock exhaust. This is just how they're gonna sound, so we'll go fire them up and you guys see how they sound. Nothing too special on that, but motor still sounds pretty good. Not a lot of noise up here for a 24-year-old rig. Everything sounds pretty good. Then we'll just start smoking from that side, and that's about it. Okay, now let's go ahead and turn this one off. If I can. And let's go get in the 4. One big difference, keyless entry with this one, like keyless start, none of that good stuff. All right, let's see how this one sounds. Still nothing too awe-inspiring. Stock exhaust sounds about a little bit more peppy and makes some intake noise here at the front. So again, not all that bad. He runs really smooth. Really enjoy driving it. I enjoy driving both of them. This one definitely runs a little bit smoother though, as you would expect. All right, well, let's get into the interior now. All right, first with the Disco 2. Seats aren't in bad shape for being 20 years old. Still got good comfort or good support in them. A little bit of cracks, but nothing major. I'm not a big, I don't know, your adjustments are there. I'm not 100% if I'm sold on that yet. Same thing with having all your adjustments, everything right here in the middle. Not my favorite. And This is stock dash. Everything here is stock. Everything functions. It's a functional design, but I don't know, it's definitely aged. Same thing, back seats. No interesting features, nothing like that for us here. I still haven't cleaned it out yet. Center console, nothing remarkable. Just normal back seat, folds down. This is the SE7, so it has oh yeah, for another quirk. The old car stuff, the back door doesn't like to unlock or like to open once it's been locked. So he warned me about that, but I was playing around with it earlier, and it is like you have to, I got to look into it, but it unlocks it or locks itself whenever it stays locked. All right, then let's see here how to. I'm gonna have to figure this out real fast. I've never actually put these out before. Give me a second. All right, it's kind of interesting. Push that there, then you pull that there. It goes there. Oh, and you break that, which is awesome. It has a headrest here. You can also swing down the headrest there. It's an interesting design, and it's got, looks like it has a spot for headphones, volume. I don't know what exactly this controls. I'll have to look into that. I thought at first maybe at one time it had like an entertainment center back here, but I don't know where they would have even put one back here. But oh well, it's something different. Then just fold it back up. You need two hands. Hold on. So you got to push that down, folds back up. Then I'm guessing there's another lever somewhere that I haven't figured out yet. You figured that out now. Okay, figured it out. So it goes back there and back up. There we go. Even looking at, yep, there we go. Back there. All right. And folds. Does that. All right. So, not bad. Definitely a different way of doing things. And again, it's old truck stuff. Maybe it'll open now. Oh. Yeah, I have to figure that out. There we go. I think it's back normal again. I need to fix this real fast. There we go. I got it fixed. And something different here. You can access this from the inside or get in and out from the back if you want to. Actually, there's a handle here. Split this back up. Again, I think it go like that. Let me see. Yeah, it just goes down and goes back up. It has 3 rows of lights, map lights and everything. So there we go. Nothing special, but still kind of, I guess in 2000 wouldn't be too bad. But here is what starts showing a lot of cool features. So let's just go ahead and take this in. So these fit really tight. Does have a couple interesting things. Let's move the steering wheel around here. Move the seat forward. It's probably standard stuff on newer ones, but you hit button and it automatically adjusts. It's kind of nice. My wife's only 5'0", so actually she's 4'11". So it would be nice to be able to just touch a button and get in without having to completely adjust and reconfigure it. configure my settings. Interior, got touchscreen, normal stuff here. Really, I mean, it's much nicer. Materials are nicer. It's soft, all soft touch features. There's not, I mean, nothing I don't think is a hard touch. All of these, this is not hard plastic. It's all soft. There's nothing hard in this freaking vehicle. Everything is squishy, except for maybe, yeah, okay, the bottom. This is hard plastic, but that's soft. And we look in the back. We got 1, 2, 3 sunroofs in this. I think only the front one functions, is movable, but that's no one, so it does the back one anyways. And these seats are kind of cool. They raise up and down, and you lower them up and down, like height level. I mean, I don't know why you do that, but you can. See right there. I'm not gonna go through all of that stuff. All you have your controls up there, and then the back seats are also heated. Check that out. Heated rear seats, middle row seats. That is insane. This one, just like the other one, has rubber floor mats. Pretty nice. So, and here's where the difference is, that swung open like a traditional older SUV, or Japanese and European SUVs, almost all of them, the door swings open. This has a split hatch. So we got up, oh, I gotta get my stuff out of here. And then another button there. And that one goes down to this little tailgate. Has storage compartments for everything. Has little cubbies here and there. Pretty nice. Let me get all my stuff out and we'll fold the back seats out. My wife does in-house, in-home hospice care. That's why I got that stuff out. She asked me to go help out one of her patients who's an old Navy vet. I'm an Army vet, so I really want to help out my veteran brothers whenever possible. I mean, I'll help anyone out for the most part. But he's dying. I don't know his exact situation, but he needed a hand getting a tire off, getting his donut put on. It was a job and a half. I don't know who screwed the guy over and put the last tires on, but they were on good. It was a heck of a freaking job, but we got him taken care of, and was able to help a brother out. He was a senior chief in the Navy, so it was nice to really help out, give back to the class of people that gave so much to me when I was in the service. Really looked up to my older enlisted. But anyways, here we go. You're learning with me at this time, because I have never opened this thing. So I'm guessing you pull there and that comes up. All right. I don't know what else we do. That comes up. Okay, there. Maybe a little more. Okay. And then I'm guessing that. All right, sorry, you just pull that. There we go. Huh. Wow, this is not as user friendly as you'd want. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Now, how do you get this thing to get in? So to get in, just hit, really, like that. And then how do you raise this up? All right, let's get, oh, there's gotta be an easier way. My battery's running down to this, so I'm gonna try and get this figured out off camera. There it is. So there's pull strap right there. Okay, and you can hop your butts on there. Let's see here. My big ass sit back here. Oh, let's get the, there we go. You know what? Let's get that down. And you know what? This ain't bad. I mean, it ain't the most comfortable, but there's a good amount of legroom back here. Drops down pretty good. This ain't bad. It's kind of cumbersome to get it. What was that? I don't know. To get it open, but seats are comfortable. This ain't too shabby back here. You got big cup holders here, some compartments for your stuff. Not too shabby. Oh, it's got some really nice anchor points. The wife will like that because she was asking about that for keeping her stuff, her nursing supplies. This ain't too bad. I'm guessing this will fold down all the way. I'll have to move that. But yeah, this lays down all flat. This ain't bad. Let's get my butt out. I would not have minded this as a kid. Wow, this is nice. Get out. I don't want to show myself struggling to get out of here. All right, and to release this, to set it back up, you just push that down. That goes up. Release. What's up? I guess the only difference between this and the 2 really is the 2 had a drop center console here. Does have any, what is this? Oh, here it is. There's your soda holders. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's okay, auxiliary port and that. Yeah, the seat heater is kind of nice. Sorry, video or battery died. Just had to change it out. But yeah, everything's got some really good pockets. There's so much storage in these things. It's pretty nice. But really, it's weird. Like, it doesn't have a center armrest. I guess you could drop it back. I think it has. Does it have the coat or the cup right? Nope, it doesn't. It's weird. It's not even like set up for to be like a center armrest or anything. Okay, so not a lot of space back here with all seats up, but you could there's only 6 of us, so we could put 3 across there and then have 1 seat down. Let's see here. Now, how do you do that? How? I'm guessing it's a release from there. Yep. All right. And that goes down to there. And you release it from here. It'd make more sense if you released it from like here, but doesn't seem to have that. Let's just reach over. Do that. Does this need to be down? Oh, that's what I forgot. It's gonna be there. Maybe. Sorry, you guys aren't paying any attention to me. They both need to be released to fold back in. Let's see. I said we're learning together. would be, forgot to put that in. So it goes down there. That goes down. This one come up. So then, yeah, anyways, you could have it like this. That'd still be a good amount of storage, or like room. Since there's only 6 of us in total in the family, usually we only travel with, it's gonna be 4. So that's gonna be quite a bit. Because we'll be able to have this one down as well. So this is not a user-friendly setup. Really, it isn't. I don't know why it's not going down. Oh, seatbelt. Maybe. Like, what the hell? All right, here we go. Okay, sorry about all that. But yeah, there we go. Huh. Honestly, I think I like the Disco 2's way of storing the seats better than the 4's. It's cleaner on the 4, but it's more cumbersome. Like, I could just sit in the back and fix that, to where this one, it takes some acrobatics, and I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'll add some more storage and your access for your stuff there. All right, so that's interior. I guess next thing would be a road test. Let's start with, oh, I gotta put that back in. Let's put that thing back in. Yeah, I guess we'll start with the Disco 2 for a road test. We'll go take it down the dirt roads down here, and we'll come back and do the Disco 4. All right. All right, let's get the Disco 2 fired up.
Wait for connection. Bluetooth connection success.
Yeah, the Bluetooth connection success, that is not real Bluetooth. That is FM modulate, FM thing, you know, whatever you call them. Let me get this thing put into drive. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find a spot. There we go. Didn't want to get my magnetic things all locked up. Oh, here's some couple things too. I'll mention on the other one when we get in there, but this is your storage here, and regular jockey box storage there. Just normal stuff there. Then you have map storage here and here, and then some netting up there and there. I think that's it. Yeah. And we got real wood. That's real wood, but the veneer over it. But it is real wood. The high-tech mirror there. Again, this stuff works, but because it's not going to turn any radio on, you just have to take my word for it. It does function. No Bluetooth on it. I have this thing here that runs FM modulator, whatever you want to call it. It's here. Cruise control currently doesn't work. Horn button does work, but it's broken. I gotta fix that. The volume and check buttons, those do work. Mirror adjustments over here do work. No check engine lights currently, but they do come on. SRS, that's airbag stuff. This does have, or did have, a ride leveling feature. It has coil springs, so no more air ride. Has the descent control. I've never played with that. Maybe we'll do that whenever we get out here on this nice dirt road out here. I'm gonna take us down. All right, let's go for a drive. Oh, I want to do one more thing off camera. All right, here we go. Gonna take a little quick trip down to our dirt road down here and see how smooth the suspensions are going through this stuff. I'm going to try and keep it equal, so let's just do, I want to beat the car up, so let's do 20 miles an hour through this first part right here. Just a little bit of whoops and dips and crap. Bounce. Not too bad. It ain't too bad. Same here, just some ruts. This kind of goes through. Not bad. Just kind of cruising at 20 miles an hour. Take the corner. And it gets a little flat. Let's do a little acceleration. Feel that speed. No, you don't. There's not much speed to it. Woo and a who does not exist here. It's adequate. That's what I would say about this one. It's an adequate performer here. Let's just go through the. That's gonna. All right, let's go through here. Some bumps. Boom. Okay, a little bump. Pop. Whoa, fuck! That's a big one. Ooh. That is a big rut, and I missed it, but wasn't too bad. All right, we'll take it out to Mexico here in a second and check something else. We got some room behind us. Let's go ahead, stop here. And go. Last one was like 20 seconds. I don't know what's going on here. Must have touched something. So yeah, we'll get back, and I got one decent, like, full run. I don't know why I wasn't doing the quarters of the other. We got 8th miles, 0 to 60 and all that stuff. So I'll get some comparisons to post up for that, the best ones, and then we'll do the same thing with the LR4 whenever we get that one going. We'll go through, do another bump test here, suspension test. If I can get this dang camera to mount back up. There we go. 25 miles an hour, just take it through this rocky road. Suspension test. Alright, well, feels like an old truck. It really does. That's what it feels like. Not an old truck, but an old luxury SUV. Imagine that. That's what it feels like. It's really quiet too. That's, I guess, the other thing that comment on is being a 20-year-old, 24-year-old SUV. It's pretty damn quiet. Handles pretty good too. But oh, and I completely forgot to mention that one of the biggest differences between the LR, or I keep saying LR2s, the Discovery 2 and the Discovery 3 and 4 is that this is solid front axle, or solid axle front and rear, with coil springs and radius arms. Sorry about that. Where we're done with that. The LR3 and 4 is fully independent suspension. They skipped right over like doing the whole independent front and went straight to fully independent, which I'm sure does compromise. Well, it compromises not so much off-road, but it compromises its buildability. Like, it's harder to lift, more expensive to lift independent suspension cars than it is solid axle cars, especially ones with coil springs. All I gotta do on this one is throw taller coils on it and it gets taller. I have to do a lot more with the I mean, I guess I can just put coil springs on that too, but you'd have to do it's harder. You have to do bigger lifts. The more usable lift you'd have to take and get a kit, drop brackets, all this type of stuff. And arguably it's not as strong. There's a whole bunch of this and that's and the other things, but that has a lot of freaking good good off-road capabilities and like functions and stuff like that. I think it even has locking diffs. I'm not really certain. Well, here we are. I forgot to mention the air conditioning does work, and this works really good. Haven't sweated at all. It's been great. So that was the drive test on this, and now we'll get going on the LR4. Okay, now we're in the LR4. Let's get this fired up. One thing I was going to mention earlier, I forgot to. This actually has a cooler. That's like an actual cooler. This is insulated and it gets cold. I don't know how it works. Magic, I don't know, but that's a really cool feature. Big enough to put some 20-ounce bottles in there, I think. But yeah, that's gonna be a cool road trip feature. There's your iPod, USB, all that stuff. Okay, let's see if I can get this thing parked somewhere. All right, so we're about to head off on in the LR4. I have to do it again because I did not get that recorded. Bumped a button. I don't know what happened. Anyways, I've got this put into the higher level in sand and grass and gravel. So suspension's gone up. I'll show you what that looks like when we get back. With that compared it to, has 3 settings. Has high, normal, and then they call access mode. I guess it's easier to get in. Let's go ahead and shove off and see how this thing does. Higher level, it's gonna tell me that I can only go over so fast. If I don't go slower, it's going to tell me it's gonna go back to normal ride height. So I guess it's only for it's kind of got a weird, like an interesting picture on the front. Here we go. I think it's like showing me that it's engaging the front. I don't really know. We're still in 4 high. We're raised a little bit to the max ride height. So let's go ahead and see, your 25 is what I went through this before, and the 2 bump. Wow, this thing just, I've already done this once. It's pretty impressive though how easy it just absorbs everything. Oh, it's slow down. I guess I'll keep it at 25. I keep wanting to go faster, but I know whenever you just raise the ride height, you're not really actually increasing travel or anything. You're just riding at your max travel. So I have no droop left right now at this ride height, but I have more compression already, which is kind of what I would need going faster, would be more compression. I wish it would keep the ride height higher, because it actually, in the grass, it feels like it has a little more torque too. Still in the higher ride height, so let's just go ahead and 25, go through these little bumps. Anything over 25 is going to tell me to slow down. Is what it looks like. I don't know if you can tell if it's any smoother in this compared to the 2, but seat of my pants, feel everything. It is a lot smoother. I would much rather take this on dirt roads at this point, rutted roads and stuff like that. Much rather take this than the 4 or the 2. We'll go through, hit these bumps. Boom, 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 boom. no problem, and slow down a little bit for this bigger one. Oh, but it just takes it. It just takes it. So we'll go ahead and drop it down to normal ride height, then put it into standard mode, and we'll take and turn the camera off for a minute and get out to the testing area. Get up here to where the road kind of flattens out, pull off to the shoulder a little bit, get this test started, and then we'll hopefully get a decent run. This is kind of uphill here. We'll stop here at this driveway and we go from there. Start, and there we go. Why isn't it? I don't know why this thing keeps stopping like that. It's not giving me a full test. I don't know why. I don't know if it's something to do with it not being firmly mounted or what. But we'll try it on this this road over here. See, I can't just be able to stop in the middle of the road and get going. It's not giving me a full run. I don't understand what's going on here. It's only giving me 8th mile. I wonder if it's only because it only goes up to the speed limit. Huh. Interesting. Don't know exactly what to do here. I've never had one that refused to like do tests. Alright, we'll do one last one going the other direction. Let's see how it does. Huh, yeah, that's it. Well, that kind of sucks. It kicks me off at the So yeah, it turns off at the speed limit, pretty much, which really sucks. All right, looks like no one's behind me. Let's do one more. And then we'll just save this one. Up to 8th mile, it looks like, and that's where it's going to stop. Yeah. Alright. So that's it. That's as far as I can get on that one. Over the speed limit and it stopped, which is kind of weird. Huh. That's why I couldn't get the quarter mile on the other one either, because it would only go up to, I only got the quarter mile the first time because it was slow. So there we go. I can go, I have 8 mile times. That's why I can compare everything. 60 foot, 30, or 330 foot, and 8th mile. I should have done it 0 to 60. Damn it, that's what I should have done, 0 to 60. All right, let's go ahead and get a screenshot of this one. All right, should be able to get one more, do a 0 to 60 here. One more shot just to see the 0 to 60. I'll get the, I'm not too worried about the truck. I think it broke it down. All right, here we go. .880, 0 to 60. All right, we're gonna do one more little thing, just cause this has all these fun, cool things. Not rock crawling by any stretch of the imagine. We're going through the same freaking road that we were on before. I'm just trying to see how everything works. So we'll get up here to where it's kind of rutted and bumpy, and I just kind of want to see the different, how it feels, I guess. To put it in rock crawler mode. That's the most extreme mode. I don't really know what all that does underneath. I'll have to check it into. This is the Lux, so I'm thinking this has got the diff locks. I'm not certain. I haven't looked. It does have an option for it, but I don't know if that is a thing. So let's go. So let's put it in neutral, which is behind us. There, low range. Oh, we're raising. We're raising up. All right, put itself into the higher road mode, and we're gonna put it into drive. Wow. I'm just gonna put it over into, keep it in second. Wow, yeah, it is quite low. It's going to third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. We're in sixth, going 15 miles an hour. Slow down, our vehicle will lower. Okay, so that's good. All right, so still 25 miles per hour is the thing. Let's go ahead and 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, no. See if I can bring it down, lock it into 1. Come on, there we go. 1. Wow. That's it. That's all she got. 3,000 RPMs, 5 miles an hour. That's pretty good crawler ratios right there. I don't know what the I mean, I haven't looked into it. I don't know what the gear ratios are in this, but man, that's a pretty good crawl ratio for a luxury SUV. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and get out, put it back in neutral. Then we'll take, what's that one? Let's go to sand. I don't know what that does. We'll take it out. We'll go back up to high. We'll keep it on the higher level though. It's here. Yeah, let's put it in drive. I don't know what that suspension setting is. It just makes it softer or what? I have no idea what the different settings. So I have to really look into my books and see what everything actually does. I'm used to doing all this stuff myself. You know, if I want my lockers on, I select my lockers. If I want it in 4 low, I put it in 4 low. If I want it in high, you know, all that stuff. So having all these nannies is kind of different. This has a capability to be similarly capable to the Power Wagon. I mean, of course, I'm not going to be going rock crawling through boulder fields with it like I did up there at Ironclads or anything like that, but like, I don't see why this couldn't go through most of on the trails we took it on Moab. I don't know, it seems to be doing pretty good. Let's go get them parked and maybe my final thoughts. Alright, we're going to take it through all of the different heights, just so you guys can see. So this is the highest setting. That's being with the door shut for it to work. The high setting, this is normal, sorry. This is the highest setting. I don't know if the compressor ever turns off, but that's the high ride height. Then that's normal right there. This is called access height. That's sitting all the way down. Low rider style. Well, there you have it. Sitting down, laying frame. No, not quite, but so honestly, if money wasn't an issue, I'd get them both. That's the thing. They're great. Both of them are awesome. For me, I honestly think for a daily driver, the Disco 2. This is it. This is more me. It's more rugged. It's simple. Doesn't have all the freaking stuff. I can fix everything on this. Like, it is just a Lego. I can pull the things apart and get the upgraded versions from the older or the newer, like 2004. Get one thing on this one that sucks is it doesn't have the diff lock. Still has all the train controls, the traction control that works really good off trail supposedly. But I like it. It's still pretty simple. It's got some, you know, modern and amended cool stuff, but definitely I like how it looks a lot better. I like that it's got the third row seat. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I might be taking a bunch of kids fishing. You never know. It's nice to have the option of carrying 7 passengers. I like having the spare tire out on the back. I like the rugged look of this vehicle. I like how simple it is to build too. Now, for my wife, for a daily driver, a really nice 2 might be the key for her. But I think, yeah, the 4, that says Samantha Marcus all over it. Yeah, this is the most Samantha Marcus thing we've ever owned. It's very luxurious. It's different. You don't see a whole bunch of, it is a soccer mom wagon, but it's not like one of those, you know, you see 1,000 of them every day. You hardly ever see them. I was looking whenever trying to buy it. You don't see them. Heck, even, I'll be honest, if I was just going to get one vehicle for the family, I wouldn't choose the Disco 2. It would be the 4. It fits us better. I could tow better with this if I needed to. Has more space in it, has more features. It's honestly, the 2 is actually more comfortable to drive in. I mean, the seats are just amazing. But the 4, it's got everything. The heated seats, more adjustability. Gets pretty good mileage too. It's got more power. And yeah, but yeah, there you have it, I guess. I'll figure out, I know this one's faster. I'm just kind of curious how much faster. And it's still got nice styling to it. As I said, for me personally, just for me, if it was just going to be a vehicle for me, not for the whole family, I would get a disco. I would spend the same amount of money on the 4 for the 2, and I would get a 2 and have it either more built up or one that's in better condition. 2004 with the 4.6 pre-built motor, all that stuff. I would rather spend the same amount of money to get a really nice disco 2. But definitely, if it was as we did it, to buy one for the a vehicle for the family and a daily for my wife, you can't beat that 4. It is nice, it is smooth, it's dependable, it runs like a champ. I really enjoy driving it. It's so comfortable, handles well, and it really, if I wanted to take the family camping and go a little bit up a trail, I'm not worried about it getting stuck. I'm not going to be taking it anywhere like crazy, but it'll handle almost everything that we've taken the Power Wagon on throughout its life, except for, you know, the extreme trails. Well, I hope this kind of helped anybody if they're looking into these older freaking discos and the newer stuff, just to compare and see the differences between a 2000 and a 2012, the Disco 2 and a Disco 4. Maybe I gave you more questions. I don't know. If you'd like to see more content like that, like this, please like, follow, subscribe, and share. Heck, if you didn't like it, like, follow, subscribe, and share, and freaking tell me why. I don't mind. I can take criticism. Just be nice. But until next time, you guys, have a good one.